and welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot and oh my god, that was a flashback.
What'd you say?
You almost said the Insane Trilogy.
Whoa, that was a flashback to back to 2017, where I always said, "Wow, it's the Insane Trilogy," but no, this is the original.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, it's just a slip of the old tongue there. Welcome to part 4 of the Crash Bandicoot original playthrough. Alrighty then, we are not playing the remake again. That's actually something
If this video gets 10 likes, we'll 100% it again.
Oh no! Oh god! The bones in my body just went. Yeah, but no, that's actually something I've been wanting to figure out with the channel, since we have access to pretty much both the original versions and the remake versions of the Crash trilogy, and so we're basically already done the both versions of Crash 1, but how exactly would we pursue with Crash 2 and Crash 3? Because we could do either or.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Right. Like, originally, how we had it was, I was going to do Crash 1 of the remake, and then Josh was going to do Crash 2. Then a third person, who we no longer talk with, would do Crash 3. But then...
The third person whose name shall not be named.
Exactly. It would be simple enough if we just had it like that, right? But wrong. The third person no longer exists. So,
we need a new third person.
Hey, Carlo! Could we pressure you into playing Crash 3 for the channel?
No.
Well,
Is it an RPG? Then no.
this dude...
It's like we get Cameron to try to do it.
That'd be hilarious. I thought South Carolina kidnapped him already, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, a little too late.
Yeah.
I've noticed, especially because Cameron himself points this out. I play a lot more RPGs than I thought I did.
Really, now?
Yeah, no.
Well, I guess who's gonna be our RPG guy of the channel, boy? Oh man, can't wait for the 60-part playthroughs.
Dude,
Let's go.
The ass, dude.
Part 115 of Pokemon Red. Let's go.
Oh no.
You know with RPGs, it's more gonna be like off-screen grinding.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But still, though, those take a while to beat.
No wonder why I never finished a single RPG in my life.
Not even Pokemon.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I keep getting new Pokemon games, being like, all right, yo, this is the one, this is the time, and
You actually never finished a Pokemon game.
I've never finished a single Pokemon game, and I keep getting them for no reason. Arceus looks different though. That one I'm actually hoping I'll actually end up finishing.
Isn't that basically Pokemon Breath of the Wild version?
Yeah, at least it looks like it.
I mean, it sounds fun.
Yeah, well, I've only played like Pokemon Moon, and I never got very far into that game. My problem is with RPGs that once I get into them, that I take a break for whatever reason, I can never get back into the swing of things.
That's basically me. Like I stop for like some whatever reason, whether it's because I don't feel like playing it for a bit, or like I get stuck somewhere and then I just never touch the game again.
Yeah, that's my problem. I think like the only RPG I've ever like played and beaten, probably like 2 times, three, was Paper Mario, the original one for the Nintendo 64.
I see.
Yeah, which I'm planning to do that one for the channel actually, because like I want to do for the channel like just to like experiment how exactly they'd work for the commentary format. Was basically how a Zelda game would work, how an RPG game would work, and how a Metal Gear game would work, because those ones are like the long ones. They really
those are the ones that are a bit lengthier compared to most other games.
And open world games, because those ones take a while too. So I figured I'd do like the first ones.
Yeah, again, also most open world games also double as RPGs.
They're one and the same.
Yeah.
for more or for less. Some of them have numbers, the others do not. Oh, is there a game going on in the?
Yeah, why are we here again?
There's a game going on. Okay.
Like I keep saying, there's more of a podcast than a fucking commentary.
Exactly. It's almost as if that's the entire point. Shh, don't question it.
What the?
Just
Tell
go
them the
with it.
secret.
You've broken the illusion. Okay.
I've broken the illusion.
So we are currently on the third island of the game. This is the very first level in the third island, titled Heavy Machinery. And boy, oh boy, this is where the more difficult levels of the game sort of play out, because this is weird with how Crash 1 does it. I mentioned this back in the classic playthrough of the Insane Trilogy we did back on the channel, which you guys can subscribe to today. I kind of described Crash's like progression of difficulty throughout the game is not necessarily a curve, but more of a scatter plot. And if you don't remember what a scatter plot is, it's basically like a dartboard. It's like a graph, but it's a dartboard with like a relatively looking line in it. I don't know how to describe it, but basically it's not a consistent line. It's just a whole bunch of like level 1 is like right at the bottom, then level 2 is like sort of rising up there, level 3 just kind of skyrockets up there, and then level 4 kind of goes back down to level 2 again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically Crash 1's level design philosophy, if you would.
In a nutshell.
Pretty much, because levels like in Island 2, like Road to Nowhere, The Lost City, Sunset Vista, which took, I looked back, that one took 7 minutes of the previous part. That was ridiculous. Sunset Vista is way too long, which is probably that's the highest point of the scatter plot so far. We haven't gone to like what's in my opinion the most difficult level in the game, because that one's like it's broken the graph entirely.
It's a completely separate graph.
It's a completely separate graph, right? Yeah, but that's why I say this level, Heavy Machinery, is kind of like in the lower levels of that scatter plot. It's not the most difficult level. It's actually a rather tame level, actually.
Kind of looks like it, at least.
Yeah, there's not much challenge here to begin with, and sort of the same with that aesthetic counterpart as well. But we shall see. What's the next one? Oh yeah, that one's kind of relatively tame too. Even with the color gem thing. This stage right here doesn't have a color gem thingy. So yeah, so we just have to beat it then.
Yeah, I get through here, I guess.
Yeah, just get through here again. And what happened before we got to the third island, because we were talking about RPGs and the Pokemans.
Yeah.
So remember the Cortex key that we got from the Cortex bonus stage, the last part?
Yeah.
Okay, so that unlocked a new level for us to play up on the world map, which is the very first level in this part, which is the hog riding one. Which, yeah,
that's what that one was, okay.
Yeah, we had to go back a level on the world map and actually do it. Oh yeah, this bonus stage right here, this is the embryo bonus stage. This is the one back in our original playthrough, Josh, that I beat on my very first try, and I wanted to do it so badly this time, but god damn it.
You're so close.
So close. I was actually doing pretty good there, and considering Crash's water weight in this level, I was doing so good, and I was like, yes, this is it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I overjumped the box. Damn it. Let me just go back. No. Unfortunately, no. But yeah, that's what the hog riding level was. And then we continued along with the boss. And I don't think we covered it in this playthrough at all, but the bosses in Crash 1, or like, I guess the Crash trilogy in general, the bosses are not really the best. Like I make the joke of the very first boss. It's like, oh look, it's the
easiest boss ever.
ever. Yeah, I died to it anyways. Because I was just being a dum. Yeah. Oh yeah, this level right here. This is the level I was talking about in a previous part, which is like the level the camera kind of wants to be a top-down perspective, but it just can't. It's like the ceiling.
I definitely see it's trying, and it's not doing a very good job at it.
Yeah, it's like the ceiling is still a thing, and the camera just can't, I guess, install itself into the ceiling. Yeah. So the camera angle in this one is weird. But it works out to the best of its ability. You can see from the weird perspective, though.
It's trying.
It's trying. You can, like, with those kind of, like, weird arrangements. Oh, yeah, the enemies in this one kind of have a gangster motif. Because the next boss we fight has a gangster motif, basically.
He's a mafia boss.
He is a mafia boss. Basically, it's kind of funny. The bosses don't really have any backstory except for like at the very end, like the secret ending to it kind of just describes what the bosses do with their lives after they get beaten at the end of this game, which is kind of fun, except for the ones that they were used for Crash 2, which basically destroys the timeline. Like I believe it's the kangaroo boss. That's the second boss of this game. I think he comes back in Crash 2, and I don't exactly remember what the end of this game says he does with his life afterwards. But it basically just ruins the timeline.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. Damn it. But yeah, loading screen. I don't know why I left it that black for so long.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I guess back then I was like the music. Oh, I'll cut the music out if I do it. I can't do it.
Oh God!
Oh no! The illusion's broken.
My speedrun will never be accepted now.
Okay, what actually are the story behind those things? Because I've seen like the thumbnails of it and the titles of the YouTube videos that say this speedrunner hacked his playthrough. It's not legitimate or something like that.
I mean, a pretty I guess a pretty common and I guess kind of easy way that people try to kind of cheat in their speedruns is basically by splicing. They'll basically like cut out like parts of the they'll like cut out like mistakes they might make or like certain things that would make the game faster or whatever, and you can usually tell by putting it in like an audio editor that like the sound is actually getting kind of like messed up from it or whether it's the music or the sound effects or something.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I think is something like it's a term called splicing. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I saw on the thumbnails. They have like the audio tracks, and it's like, this is different.
Yeah, something like that.
How do they actually get away with that? Because I thought most speedrunners just live stream their stuff.
I mean, yeah, most of them do, but I mean, if you're trying to go with something like that, you have to. It's more like you're trying to kind of use like a pre-recording that you like put on like the speedrun website or something.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
And then they just lie that they're doing it live.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I like when you submit like a speedrun, like people actually have to like go through it and like make sure it's actually legit and stuff, and then they have to like you know, like approve it and whatever, like kind of do the stuff like I was saying. They have to kind of make sure that it's like not spliced or like anything weird's going on with the video.
Gotcha. Alrighty then. Man, it would suck if your capture card is dying, right? Your capture card just makes you lose drop frames, and then the speedrunners be like, "You're a liar."
I don't know. It doesn't seem legit enough.
Come on! It just dropped a couple of frames, man. Nope, won't allow it. Oh man.
I saw a video of someone who did like a speed run of Cluster Truck, which is like a speed platforming kind of thing. So that's actually pretty fun for trying to speed run. But
Okay.
so they did like a glitch that has like like an icon that's on screen at all times, which I think is actually kind of required. Is like to kind of like make sure the video is actually good and stuff like that. And like it's actually really obvious that they spliced the video, because even through like the loading screens, the icon in the middle is always moving at like the same like speed basically, and it changes positions mid-level sometimes. And so like that's how they know they were cheating.
Interesting. Huh. I've never heard of that game before.
Yeah. I could probably show you that as like a little later or something, because it's actually kind of interesting. But
Okay. Have you played it at all?
yeah, I have. I've played it a couple times.
Did you happen to record? No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I could. It doesn't really have a story. You kind of just do a bunch of platforming challenges.
No, there's no story in Clutter Truck. It's literally just
You do a bunch of like platforming at really high speed, and then there's like a quote-unquote boss fight at the end, and that's the game.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
I mean, we barely talked about the story of the games. Like, we just explained their basic premise and they
Right.
run. So I don't think it'll be that big of an issue.
Well, yeah, that's the thing with, I guess, platformers generally, is because the, given the, I guess the nature. Yeah, given the nature of the type of genre that it's in, and basically that it's meant to be a kids game. They don't want to overcomplicate things with the plot, so that's why a lot of platformers make their stories like the most basic of minimalistic stuff ever. Also, I apologize for the audience if you can hear the leaf blower through my microphone. I cannot control that. I apologize.
Really?
Yeah, there's a leaf blower right outside my window right
We
now.
probably can't hear it because of Discord having the noise cancellation thing.
Oh, I
Probably.
have my noise cancellation off, actually. I don't actually use
It still works. I test it sometimes. It still semi works even if you have it off.
Oh, so it's just an illusion?
Yeah.
The Discord thingy right here, that's just a lie. The noise suppression button is just a lie.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I know this because I'm like I occasionally turned it off and started clapping and it just never picked it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay then. Good to know. The NSA is totally not hacking our technology, gang. Totally not. We're totally not being spied on. Shh. It's called NSA, no such agency.
No such agency.
Exactly. But anyways, what I was saying, basically the plots of a lot of platforms are basically bad guy is bad, go stop.
Yeah, go stop him, and that's the game.
Right, that's basically all the things that little kids needs to know in order to be the hero of the game and stuff like that. Also, there might be a girlfriend at the end of the thing, so yeah.
Ethan, look, I have my noise suppression off.
You know I'm I am.
Oh, it turned back on.
You know I'm not recording that, right?
Oh, I know, but such a
I saw it earlier. He was doing a bunch of claps, and none of it was coming through his mic.
Interesting. Okay, it is an illusion.
It is an illusion.
They lied to us.
No such agency. Okay, I would like to comment on this level. Okay, so this level is a pain in the ass. This level is called Toxic Waste, and you can see it's called Toxic Waste because yeah, I wonder why. Because of the toxic waste around us all, right? Okay, so this beginning part of the level, you're just
Look at his intuition, so flawless.
you're just
Donkey Kong.
I know, right? You're just walking down this relatively sane hallway, right? Safe hallway, rather, right? Yeah, nothing looks harmless. Just jump over the barrels. That looks safe to do, right? Just jump like that. And that was basically the entirety of the level, right? Wrong. Because eventually, we'll get to a part where the barrels are jumping. The
barrels grow legs.
the barrels grow legs. No, they bounce along the pathway there, and you can't tell where they land. They land in predetermined zones on the hallway. See, right here. God damn. I during the recording of this thing, I probably played this level so many times. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Why didn't you put a counter?
Damn it. Damn it. The TNT box is killing me too.
Ethan, why didn't you put a counter?
I don't know. I just died so many times that I didn't.
It would have been so much funnier if you had put a counter.
Well, I'm sorry. I can do it in post if you would like.
Well, they already know that you put it in post.
Oh, shut up, Carlos.
We broke the illusion.
But go. Oh God. Okay. So again, the bouncing platforms land in predetermined zones along the little pathway there, but you can't exactly tell where they're going to land. This is where I give props to the remake, because the remake fixed this. Along the pathway there, they have like little cracks in the floor that tell you where exactly the bouncing barrels will land, which is a godsend. Damn it!
Use Kind Master?
Oh, we're still going. Oh,
we're still going.
This one you could just and be at this.
Can I do it this time? Let's see if I do it this time. Yes!
You getting smacked by the barrel the last second was like in freaking Mario when you still died to the hammer when it was just on the ground. That has the same energy. Like.
The same energy? Right. I actually kind of forgot.
There's so many times you could just make an A and B out of it.
I hate... Damn it!
I can definitely see why this is a pain in the ass.
The remake made this level so much more tolerable. I really, really hated recording this level.
I want to see Ethan play Dark Souls.
Well, that's not going to... Well, I technically am playing Dark Souls, Carl. Oh!
Wait,
He got pushed.
I fell just a little bit off. I was a little bit off of that platform.
Depth perception, am I right?
Yep, depth perception. I can't, because like for the record, I'm playing this game with the D-pad, because on one hand, technical limitations. The PS3 emulator doesn't have analog control with the.
Really?
Yeah, it actually. There's like a select number of PS1 games that have analog control on the PS3 emulator, and those that do not. It's kind of weird like that. Crash 1 and 2 do not have the analog control, but the Crash 3 port does. Emulator does, rather.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I actually don't know what other games that I own on the PS3 emulator are like that, but yeah, anyways. And also the second part of that is because I think Crash, like the original Crash trilogy was designed with the D-pad in mind, because they didn't have analog sticks back then until the DualShock 1 came out like late into the
high part of it, yeah.
PlayStation era. Yeah, it's like, so I actually do like playing Crash with the D-pad because it feels really comfortable and fits well with
Army to you.
gameplay. Yeah. Well, you haven't tried it out. Remember, this is PlayStation. The D-pad takes a prominent position on the controller, whereas the stick is like in the most awkward position. I really hate the PS3 analog sticks. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do. It's not a comfortable controller.